started.
Hey guys, Tornado Chakara here, and I'm actually joined with Tornado Chaser Manny. And
Oh,
as you can see here, behind us are both of our custom Tornado Intercept vehicles. And the basic design for these is we wanted to be off-roading, because our original designs have had a low clearance and we would easily get stuck on dirt roads. So these have
and
a
now
higher clearance so that we can go over debris, we can go into ditches, and you know, just had a lag spike.
yep. All right. So we'll start off with Jakari's vehicles here. So
Yep.
what? Tell them about your car here.
So my vehicle here, so this is a 2000, this is the 2022 Tornado Hunting Tornado Intercept vehicle. This has a 600 horsepower turbo diesel engine, four-wheel drive on 10 wheels, 8 layers of impact resistant armor, six layers of bullet resistant glass. And if you look at the back here, you see we have the Cummins logo on the front here. We have the Dodge logo on the front. We have our Tornado Hunt team logos on the front and the side, as well as the name of our team. As in the back here, we have our team models, which is Never Stop Chasing, and it was supposed to say this was and on the back here, before I change this will say Let the Storm Rage On. Those are our two models. We have our Do Not Follow sign, so this is only when I'm leading chases. We have our GoPros here, and in the back here, open that back for me. Click on that part, open that back for me. In the back here, we have fire extinguishers, boxes of flares, water bottles, and medical kits. So if we need to respond to anything, we can. The instruments on top of the TIV here, let me hop up here, were done by me and Tornado Chaser Manny himself. So the vehicle, so each of these the three instruments up here measure. As I was saying, three instruments up here measure wind. The We have a moisture capture and S2 for pressure, and we have two anemometers on the back here. Now, let me give you a look inside the vehicle.
Let me just kind of get in the seat.
Wait, man. Wait.
Okay, I think I can sit right here. Yeah. Let me open this roof.
So yeah, in the vehicle here, we have a hatch here. The hatch. Hold on, let me turn my volume up.
Yeah, this thing is loud.
Inside the vehicle, you see here we have an open hatch here for when we could get an outside view of the storm. Yeah, man.
Right here is better.
So next inside the tail, we have multiple computers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 computers in here. We have a known weather radio, an emergency radio. We also have a wind reader inside the vehicle for detecting the winds inside the tornado. Now, one of the key things about this vehicle we have is not only our dash cam view, we also have a third view. And as you see, and when we get ready to get into intercept mode, we have these panels that are on the side, and not only the panels, but these spikes. So, and not only that, so when we get ready to intercept, what we do is and we're deployed, ready for intercept. So, another cool details with the inside of this tip here is where Manny is sitting, this is the navigator / meteorologist. So, I will have a navigator in the largest sitting here. In the back, we have our our control center. We have a control center back here. So we have a data collector in the back, as well as we have two data collecting stations. And on the top here, like I said, is our turret. So
You
wait,
sitting it?
open the turret, which gives us a view of the outside of a tornado. So right as we're intercepting, the person sitting on the turret will have an outside view. Oh, let me close this hatch now. Since we're done with that. We also are equipped with a light bulb and some antennas. Our instruments, our turret is also equipped. We're also equipped with two GoPros on the turret, a GoPro in the front, a dash camera here, another dash cam on top, and a camera on the turret and on the side. So, alright, let me undeploy this. Maybe get off for a second, so I undeploy. So this is a combination of two best friends coming together. Light speed
You see it working back on.
our light speed function. So yeah, that is all we have here for the 2022 Tornado Hunting TIV 2. Now we're gonna go over to here to Manning's TIV, and we're gonna let him explain his. So
Alright, so this is the new and improved 2022 TIV. This is the TornadoX intercept vehicle. This is for my storm chasing team. Same thing as Jakar. We're trying to research these tornadoes and see how they work and maybe saves people's lives in the future. First let's start with the back, which is my favorite. Yes, this sign right here that says 1500 horsepower, baby, that's true. This is not a 600 horsepower turbo diesel. This is a 1500 twin turbo horsepower diesel. We got exhaust here in the back. We got these spikes, but we don't have the tips on them for safety reasons. But they still go into the ground 6 inches. And we
six
got a do
inch.
not.
Okay, so 6 inches into the ground. So that doesn't seem like a lot. That's not a lot from when the ones from how far mine go down. But it's not about how far they go down. It's about keeping the drivers and the occupants safe.
These spikes are not normal. They don't just go into the ground. Inside of them, there's rods that come out very fast when it's in the ground, so the spikes can't come out. It's not just going in. There's more spikes inside of these spikes, I guess. We
Okay,
got our
so
license plate.
yep. Okay, so now so tell us about the instrumentation you did on top.
Oh yes, the instrumentation. As you can see, these yellow probe thingies in the back. I saw these from a picture, and I told you Kari about them, and we put it in our vehicles. These are our young anemometers. We put these young
Logos on
logo.
them.
And then over here's our instrumentation. We have our moisture capture,
An S
um,
tube,
an S tube, another anemometer,
two
um,
ultrasonic anemometers.
true ultrasonics, and yeah, I don't know what happened to my other instrument. Probably fell off, but my rack is different than Jay Kari's. Mine's are actually bolt-on, more realistic versions.
Yep. But don't
And
worry,
then,
mine will be. But don't worry, I will be getting those ones in the future, right? Because we planned that.
yep. So this thing has about 10 GoPros in the outside of it. We got these lights that we can turn on that will illuminate um light so people can see, or when we're doing a search and rescue. In the back we got these two tail lights, our license plate that says California because that's where the vehicle originally is from. The weather channel logo, because we are now working with the weather channel. We have the do not follow during advised weather, so people know not to follow. We got our gas tank filler cap right here, GoPros, and yeah, that's the back. The side, of course, my logo, Team TornadoX, another GoPro, the flaps.
And we
The
are
front,
both you. We both had Cummins diesel, turbo diesel engine logos because we are both of our tips are powered by Cummins turbo diesel.
yeah, in the front we have these two LED lights. We have the normalized turn signals, LED light bar right here, and on the top, we have GoPros, our license plate right here, and the Weather Channel logo again. This side is the same. We have these mirrors, logo, but the inside is my ultimate favorite.
All right, let's
Alright, so here we have a NASCAR style mirror. We have our steering wheel, the wind tracker for the instruments in the back. We have emergency walkie-talkie, switches, CB radio, our levers, another emergency walkie-talkie. We have a AC control panel right there, our radio, and then we have our radar screen right there that shows 4 radars, and then we got the driver radar mine, and then we got our navigator / meteorologist radar right there. Go watch guard, which is our dash cam, and if I press a key, you can see dash cam right here. And yeah, we have another dash cam right there, our speedometer, our steering wheel that says TornadoX, and our logo. And then if we go,
I don't know if you guys noticed this on his TIV, but if you look underneath, there's another layer of protection.
yes, there is. Right there, there's a second layer of protection so debris can't do anything to this
So
vehicle.
how much armor did you put? Let me despawn that storm because we're trying to do a vehicle tour, and that's gonna lag my recording.
Yes. Alright, anyways, continuing, we have our NOAA EIS alert here. We have air vents, laptop, of course, racing seats, so everybody in this vehicle will be comfortable and will be safe. That's the whole point of this. We have lights up here, hatch that you can escape out of in case of a vehicle rollover. And then we got the back, which is kind of useful. We got this laptop, CB radio so we can talk. And then we got a radar right here for the map so we can see the storms and stuff.
Okay.
And then right here we got our turret. We got a camera, which I can show you guys that if I press the key. There's our there's our turret camera right there. Very nice. It's a pretty cool thing that I added. And then we just got a normal seat here. The back here, in here, yes, that's in transmission. It's a Dodge. What do you think? We got a fire extinguisher, crowbars, 4 Gary cans, and 3 med kits that, in case if somebody gets hurt or anything, we have them. We got
And also just like in my TIV, guys, the controls in here control the flaps and the spikes. So let me just mind if I deploy it?
Actually, yeah, I don't know why the vehicle did that. Let me push it.
So just like his, but the only difference between mine and his is his lowers. Well, I will be putting a suspension in mine to lower my vehicle soon. But for now, you know.
Yep. So first we deploy we drop these airbags, we release the air so the vehicle lowers.
Yep, and then we do the flap. And then we're going to anchor the vehicle with all these spikes. So here we go. Hey, you mind tell me why you put secondary spikes here?
These spikes are enough, but you never know. We want to get in one of the most biggest tornadoes. This thing can handle bigger than EF5s if that's even existent. EF6, of course, definitely a thing. Yeah, this thing's actually pretty strong. It can handle about 295 around there.
Yep. So let me undeploy this so we can set up. We'll put it back how it was.
And then if I hop in the driver's seat, as you guys can see on the right, it's not just big cars that you push a button, everything deploys.
Okay, also, yeah, show them an emergency deployment. So if it's an if the Toyota's going really fast, he can do what is called an emergency deployment, which means everything could go down at once.
So we have all the flaps with your spikes going down. We have to wait for these panels to go down so we can lower the spikes, and we're deployed.
So the Toyota's moving extremely fast. He can do an emergency deployment.
And I'll deploy everything fast, and we deploy very fast. Just gotta wait for the spikes to go up, and then drive off of. That's the emergency. If we push the emergency button, it will let us do all of that.
So yeah, that's all we have for our two tips here. So let us know what you think in the comments. And this is actually the first collab video I have done with him, and we will have plenty more in the future. Like I actually have a plan for the Dominators once we get, hopefully we get, yeah, well probably 1 and 2. Also, Dominator 3 is still coming, guys. I do be reading comments, so yeah. But anyways, that's all we have here for the tips. If you have any questions you want to ask us, be sure to let us know in the comments. There will be a link to Manny's channel in the description, so check him out.
And I'll
Subscribe to
leave the
him.
card channel in the description.
Yep, so be sure to leave a
Yeah.
like on and subscribe to our channels. Hit that notification bell so you are notified. And well, we're gonna head out and hunt some tornadoes. So I'm Tornado Jakari. This was Tornado Chasing Manny, and like we say, never stop chasing.
Chasing.